Anderson here with Josh Hankin, the creator and founder of Ultimate Sandbag. We've got some awesome fat grips. We've got the red extremes on the Ultimate Sandbag Power Edition, and then we've got a regular setup. And we're going to do a little way how we do biceps and abs with the Ultimate Sandbag and show you some creative and cool new ways to implement your fat grips if you love guns training like I know you do. So I'm going to hand this off to Josh. Basically, we're going to do a real quick 30-second live interval kind of thing, work intervals. We're just going to move through about 5 drills, undulating between our ab drills and our bicep drills. Josh is going to explain how it relates to what you're doing already, and you're going to get to see how you can implement the fat grips and the Ultimate Sandbag to get a great gun and ab workout. So see you in just a second.
Thanks, Troy. The first drill we're going to basically start with is a very familiar bicep curl with the larger extreme fat grips. Why do this with Ultimate Sandbag? We can do it with a barbell. It has to do with the center of mass and where the handles are. In a barbell or dumbbell, the center of mass is right through the middle of the weight. So basically, as he curls up, where dumbbells and barbells get easier, the Ultimate Sandbag is getting harder. So he's actually having to grip even harder as he curls up to gain against the balance stability of the weight pulling down against him. He's also forcing his body to resist this crunch aspect, so he's also nailing his upper back and his abs at the same time. This really turns the bicep curl into a full body lift. Nice job, Troy. All right, so he's gonna finish up this set. You really wanna focus on maintaining that posture and position. Make sure you don't let the shoulders roll forward, and then basically he's gonna do a more unusual looking ab drill. It's what we call rotational lunge. So how's a rotational lunge an ab drill? Basically, our core, as a lot of people say, is not just the abs, it's also the lower back muscles and the hip muscles. This allows us to actually get stability through the entire spine hip complex. Working in this X pattern is making him move in one direction and resist forces in another direction. So his core, his hips, his low back, his abs, all have to turn on synergistically to keep himself balanced. You're gonna feel that the opposite oblique has to turn on, his lat has to turn on to keep him from tilting over. So it's really an amazing exercise for both fat loss and actually building up a strong core. So next we're gonna move into a hammer curl with the Ultimate Sandbag here. Basically, because of the width change, again, we have different dimensional load acting upon the body. Whereas the dumbbell would be right here and moving along with him, the weight of the Ultimate Sandbag is actually moving against him. So it's making a lightweight, extremely heavy. And add in those fat grip extremes there, and you got an exercise that's really torching not just his arms, not just his forearms, but his upper back and abdominal area as well. He's really got ground engaged, he's got push to his heel, with a locked glute and raised trunk, and he's got to really focus upon squeezing and pulling at the same time to really activate the entire body all at once. So you're seeing how we're turning standard bicep exercises into sort of full body movements. All right, so the last drill with the Ultimate Sandbag here is Troy's gonna do an overhead shot. So, in a phenomenal drill, basically it's gonna look like a version of, let's say, sledgehammer training. Where sledgehammer training is great for your core, your grip, this makes it even harder because you have an unwielding weight and you have to decelerate the load. So his abs are firing when he whirls it around, he has to keep himself braced, and as he comes over the top and accepts that load, his abdominals are really firing. It's getting his heart rate up, so he's also burning a ton of calories. He's getting his lats involved, his triceps, the full body movement again. You're seeing a pattern with everything that we're doing. So again, his body's doing so much more work in a shorter amount of time. His workouts are becoming far more efficient. Troy will tell you, this really torches everything. It's not just sort of one area. You're just gonna feel sort of an overall fatigue, like your whole body just got torched, which is what we want when we're talking about functional training here. Nice job, Troy. He's pivoting, hips around, pop on over. This is gonna make sledgehammer training seem like a breeze. The final drill Troy's gonna do is gonna jump up the pull-up bar. He's got his fat grips up there. He's gonna go ahead and jump up. He's gonna pull in his biceps so that his palms are facing him. You can see a little fatigue accumulate from some of these other drills. And he's gonna work his chin up. So now we're working predominantly his bicep area, but we're also working his lats. So he's learning to engage the two. A lot of people, when they do pull-ups, they don't learn how to engage their lats when they pull. The great thing about using fat grips is that using your grip has been correlated to also rotator cuff health and strength as well. So not only is he working his bicep, he's turning on that rotator cuff, he's learning how to activate his lats, which is all important, not just for looking good, but shoulder stability and safety as well. So we want to be both strong, look good, and be functional in everyday activities. You don't want to throw out your shoulder throwing out that football to your buddies. So that's a complete routine with your fat grips, using the Ultimate Sandbag, a pull-up bar, and really some innovative exercises. I hope you've enjoyed it and got some great ideas of how to turn your training